Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Don't jump. Ready?
Talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They lack in pass defense. They do make up for it in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like this.
Give this to Peters running right. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Back to throw. Meredith. Man open left side is Brown. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Let's go! Go!
On 1st and 10, Meredith. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read stat reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But it's so difficult to get down in the open field. You just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect.
Ready
4
up,
of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. But sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making
Here we
sure
go,
we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you went 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll do better here. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. You talk about this Rams defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go
Set
now.
to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the run. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah,
Here we go, here we go.
All I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Meredith. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up with just an incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst in, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play really...
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for the next drive, the Bears offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your foot underneath you.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Meredith. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
79 Broncos. Go!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown! Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Fighting his way through contact.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this
Here we
is
go,
an important possession.
Oh,
But I
let's
think
go.
this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because
Right.
only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of
Here
his
we go.
first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Tonight.
Third and long. It's Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Alpha.
And this is not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case,
Here we go.
because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense,
Here we go.
to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Throwing on third down, Fields. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Meredith. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. That one goes for 24 yards.
Okay, ready?
Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. And that is taken in by Njoku. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Meredith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I'm going to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there.
Touchdown, Rams! Cam Akers, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, Scott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete these first two quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
At that time, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. They'll give up the middle to Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Going right back to Akers. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Go!
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Check go.
He'll go with Akers here up the middle. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Don't jump. Ready?
Line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
All right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to look deep for more. That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses.
Here we go.
Certainly bringing it again this week.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of
Here we go,
anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
All right.
Fields. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the option, here's Akers. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. It's just a big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
19 Lion.
Looking to throw. Meredith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 116 yards rushing for him down to this point. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll go again with Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out.
Here we go.
Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks going in.
Here we we go.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
All right.
Now Fields. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know
Here we go,
conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to.
Hey, never mind. Monday.
March
right.
Weren't able to do so.
All right.
Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and
Here
a
we
pass
go,
blitz,
here we go.
pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB, make sure he gets on the ground. Blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice for this. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's go now.
This offense on 3rd down today can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6.
Go.
Here it's 3rd and 3. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All right.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. To rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Tonight.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the sideline it goes. And they will finally get him, but not Sillies all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense.
Check smash. Check smash.
Be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense, and frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands and tried to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Ready up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
Ready,
Calls
break.
a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Ready.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready, ready.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
Here we go. Shot.
I'm coming for you, son. All right, boys. Time to go. Big spot down. Big spot down.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
On the set.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Boy, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake.